transmission.
This is Captain Shack with the Rebel Broadcasting Network, your source for the most up-to-date news and information inside Rebel space. Tonight's top stories. It's with a heavy heart that I inform you, Honored Elder John Mesa has passed away. After the shocking news of the existence of the Galactic Empire, and with the first contact being made with the horrors of the Hive mind in the South, Elder Mesa gave this, what would be his final speech, at the signing of the Galactic Republic Treaty Ceremony. We, the newly formed Republic, have formed from the strength, determination, and hard work of a diverse group of species, religions, and beliefs. We, as one voice, outright and unequivocally denounce those who dismiss others as lesser beings, whose only solution is a final one, whose belief in their own unending superiority over other races leads them to violent acts in a vain attempt to dismiss their own fears of anyone who's different. And those who walk alongside galactic governments and institutions that would enslave us and conquer us, we have but one message that we say as a united single voice. We are free, and we understand the responsibilities that comes with that freedom. The responsibility to defend it, sacrifice for it, fight against those that would encroach upon it. We, the people of the Alliance, all too well understand the mistakes of the past, and have learned from them. Thank you. The Kelazon Republic is the only government to fully sign on. The following galactic governments have signed on as associates: the Commonality, the Jehetma Dominion, the Roxcodium Consensus, the Tari, and the United Laborious Sons. 6 hours after signing of the Galactic Republic Treaty, the Defender Fleet made its final jump into the Mira system, the last known location of the Marauder Fleet, a group of Mandalorian pirates whose sole goal seems to be raiding civilian ships passing between the major powers in the sector. These pirates have a history of selling captured crew members into servitude. The battle raged for 6 days. Shortly after arrival, the fleet came under heavy fire by long-range missile systems launched by the Vagabond-class destroyers. The Monkey Lord and the Grail sustained heavy damage, with Skull Squadron being completely annihilated. Rogue Squadron also took massive casualties. The battle turned in the favor of the Republic after runner-class ships, the Nemesis and the Ebonhawk, led the charge, coming within mere meters of the nearest pirate hull and unloading high-energy blasts at point-blank range. This gave the Nebulon B's Paladin and Defiant a chance to set up for long-range bombardment. Sadly, the frigate Alexandria under the command of Captain Hemmerschmidt was destroyed while doing its best to intercept the massive wave of incoming pirate missiles while making a hole for CR-90s and fighter escorts to punch through. Along with the Alexandria, the Braveheart under Captain Stephen, the Liberty under the hero Captain Antilles, and the Fiera under Captain Tetherin have been lost. The fleet is scheduled to return to Hoth Spaceport in the next month for refitting and repairs. This is Captain Shack with RBN, signing out. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Captain Shack here. Let me zoom out. Welcome back to the Grand Campaign in Stellaris. Let's see what we've got going on. So, the political situation has gotten interesting, to say the least. We've got a few empires we've got to keep an eye on as of the last episode. We fought off the pirate invasion. I'm really liking that mod. If you're playing this, especially for maybe the second time with this patch, I recommend getting the pirate mod. There's a link in the description for it. Because it adds a little bit more of a threat there. You're not always just concerned about the empires that are out there, but at any moment, a Mandalorian fleet, if you got also the Mandalorian mod installed, could show up and give you some trouble, because we fought them off in the Mira system. That's the question, did we actually get the research for that? No, we did not. So we're gonna go ahead and dispatch our scientist, Boric. Where is everybody? Let's see. Tabby's currently, our old scientist, is running the Rebel Alliance right now, so, yeah. She got strung into that one more time. She's like, but science? I don't want to run the government. Why? Let's just send the ologist over. There it is. Because there were some interesting technologies. We beat off the Mandalorian fleet, researched this. So, you can see all the trace technologies that are in there. Hopefully we pick up some cool stuff. Hell, I would be happy with like a little bit better shields or something, but we'll see what we get. Now zooming out, we gotta keep an eye on, I'll go ahead and pause this, who is it? The Hive, the Marish Hive. These guys wanna literally consume the universe. I gotta get some technology going. We got the Galactic Empire up here, which is the polar opposite to us. We're all about freedom and individuality, and the Empire is all about, Well, not that. We got the Tuscan Sons as well. The Jet Behetman Dominion, I don't think they're going to be a threat so much. They are super religious, I believe. Yeah, they're zealots. But they've become an associate of ours, so we're already kind of building that up. Chances are they want to be friendly with us because they're kind of in a bad spot, because the Tuscan Sons and the Galactic Empire are currently at a war. And I got a feeling these guys are going to be at a war too. The Commonality's probably got to get drug into this. They really got screwed in their starting placement. They got squished. Let's grab a little technology before we unpause it. Planetary fortification, improved deflectors. Better research speed, improved deflectors. 5% on research speed. Better shielding technology. This will research faster. It's only 5%, but every little bit helps. We're gonna go ahead and grab that, and then we'll do the research speed. What else do we have? We're researching cloning vats. I don't know if you guys saw that in the list. So here's the thing. For my patrons, if some of you guys who are patrons who want to be scientists, we're hemorrhaging scientists right now. We just don't have enough. If you would sign up, let me know that, hey, I wouldn't mind being a scientist. That would be great. Like the hero Dr. Apo is currently one of our scientists. We've got a couple of ship captains floating around there. I'm gonna have to start taking from the military ranks. We're gonna have to do, and I forgot who said this in the Patreon campaign, but they said, can you do like a military program where you're transferring military personnel over to the science departments because there's just not enough people? That may have to be a thing. So if you wanna volunteer, please do so. All right, we were building up the fleet, but we fought off the pirates, so the push for the fleet isn't necessarily as important. We've also maxed out our influence again. So we've got a few things that we need to run through. Let's get our construction ship using a little bit of the minerals that we have to get more minerals coming in. Now we have a big system over here, 2 of them. If we could wait, is this in our territory? It is. Fantastic. Get over here. Build mining stations right there. Now that was the big one right there, 13, which would be nice, but we've got to grow a lot. Or we could just put an outpost out here until the border grows enough. We do have a ton of this. We do have a ton of influence. We could do it. Is there any place better to use? I mean, this wouldn't be bad. And we could grab up the extra society research and be real jerkbags. What about up here against the Galactic Empire? This wouldn't be a bad system. We could claim this system. That's not bad. And it gives us a border against the Empire as they expand. That's what we're gonna do. So let's grab you need a better name. Construction ship. It reset this construction ship's name because I did name this. Oh crap, what did I name it? I don't remember. Well, we had the Star Forge, which I believe was this one, right? No, this was the Fire Rising. This was the Star Forge. All right, Star Forge. There you go, come here. Named after an ancient construction ship from many moons ago. Now, where do we want to place this? If we place it here, we'll gain control of this, and this. This is what I'm trying to do, is place a frontier outpost for those of you that aren't familiar with Stellaris, which will allow us to claim a certain amount of territory, but it'll eat influence. We've customized our group to be really good at expanding, though. I mean, honestly, that's 14 power in one system right there. This would be better for power, but I kind of want a mix of minerals, research, and power. And I want a border against the Galactic Empire, so... This is an unidentified empire? What are you? Are you a trading station? Are you a trading station? I think we already have one. Yeah, we already have a trading station. I don't know what you are. Alien space station. We have a trading station, though. You know what? Let's research that. I could change what we want. I'm gonna unpause it. Let's start making some quicker decisions here. So, construction ship, Starforge, get on over here. Go ahead and set up our soon-to-be, build that. That's gonna eat up some more of our minerals, but I think worth it. There is a hostile fleet right here of alien vessels. They're moving around. Or no, they just came into sensor range. What kind of alien vessels are we talking about? Oh, you don't say. Crystal entities. We'll give you a wide berth. How's our construction ship? You're not passing through that territory, are you? No, you're fine. You're one jump outside it. That's why we haven't scanned that yet. Governor trait gained. Governor Valor. Constantine has leveled up and gained the trait of substance abuser. Oh, that's so sad. He is actually running... Who's got substance abuse problems? Governors. Hoth. He's currently, oh, Valor Constantine is our newest governor of Hoth. That's right, you were just promoted. Congratulations, by the way, on your promotion. I'm sorry that you're doing the drugs, which are bad. Don't do drugs. All right, what do we got? The fleet's just sitting here. We need to send it back for repair, so go ahead, fleet, fall back to the nearest repair center. It looks like you're going to our ally for repairs. Nah. Wait, no, you're not. You're going to Nax Salute because we've got a station there now. Excellent. Our naval capacity is actually bumped up quite a bit. Same with you guys. Why don't you head on over to Planet Nak, named after the first governor of Hoth. We'll send you over. We haven't brought on board any new ships, I don't think, except for Captain Jack Sparrow of the Black Pearl. He's no longer in the market for a new ship. He is actually commanding our current flagship, our largest ship. I guess you could say flagship. Our first cruiser, our only cruiser. We gotta build up some more cruisers. But for now, we're gonna focus on getting the economy going because we've got a lot of territory that we don't actually control. Like we have all of these systems here in the south, where we've expanded down here too, where we haven't built anything. We could be getting a lot of research, so. Oh, I would love to see this war going on right now with these two empires. Like, I wonder, how much do you hate me? Minus 60? What about the Galactic Empire? Minus 25. They actually don't hate us as much. I'm not gonna be friendly with the Empire. So, let's offer a trade deal. I know you don't like me, but what would you do for a sensor link? What if we share, nope. Okay, you won't do it. What about star charts? Will you give me your star charts? You just hate us too much. Fair enough. Because we're currently sharing a sensor link, at least we were. You're at war? You're at war with the Hive? Oh, I didn't know. I really didn't know. That's not good at all. Let me turn on the details. We can actually see our sensor range. Is the Hive attacking you at all? No, and they've got a 1K fleet. Oh, we can't let them go down with the Hive. No, that's not gonna work for me. If the Hive wins a war against them, if they take territory, they'll spread up here. That's a hell of a distance. What about the Jehetma? Are you guys fighting the Hive? No. You're rivaling them, though. You know, if we rivaled these guys, I bet we could get a little extra influence. Not that we need more influence, but they hate us anyways. We'll wait. No, we won't. They want to eat us. Let's just do it. Let's just do it, and we'll knock up our influence even more. We're declaring a rivalry. 2 of our research bits have ended, so let's see what we've got here. We can get X-Wings now. It's a crazy research time. I'm really sad that the Y-Wing didn't come back up. I feel like we should have gotten those first. Tier 2 frontier outposts are now a thing. Border beacon, a special beacon that increases an empire's border. Oh, you don't say. Tell me more. I could get behind this. It's an object that you can actually mount on the space stations, it looks like, for frontier outposts. I bet it won't upgrade old ones though. Or we could pick up the T-65 X-Wing Starfighter. It also unlocks X-Wing Starfighter weapons. I wonder, does this unlock, it doesn't say. It doesn't, I doubt it does, unlock ships that can carry these. That's a tough one, actually. Build speed, not really worried about that. Station sensors. Used to equip the E-War sensors and placed along your border to monitoring neighboring empires. Also could be a good one. Can see where the enemy empires are coming from. Tier 2 Afros. Tier 2 has improved weaponry defenses protecting our borders. I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with Frontier Outpost 2. A little bit more defense, so we can actually expand our border a little bit more. We can also pick up, automatic exploration protocols. We'll go with the automated exploration protocols so we can just set off our scientists to do stuff. Speaking of which, Goat's Wrath with the new doctor, Admiral Iridian Wren. That's who asked to switch over from the military, I believe, to the science divisions. So thank you, sir, for volunteering. I do appreciate that. Let's get you scanning. Now, we've scanned everything to the south. Yes, we have. We've scanned everything here, so I'm gonna send you over these last few worlds. It's a long trip. Wow, you gotta go way out to get over here, but we need to scan these worlds, so get on over here. Survey these last few worlds. We've got hostile alien vessels, 187, so their fleet power isn't nearly as strong. If the defenders go repair, could get some repairs, we could send them over there to deal with this hostile fleet. Chase them out of our territory. All right, construction ship, you should be working on, you're getting your mining stations deployed here. Our other construction ship has just arrived. Damn it. Wait, no, you're good. Oh, look what I see what I've done. These two territories aren't actually connected, so the only route through would be through here. Oh, crap. As much as I want this, this might not be the best choice. Oh, look at that world. 14 power. They've got some serious planets out there. This would be very aggressive expansion. This might not be a good idea. Expanding so close to the Galactic Empire. We're not gonna do that. Move here. There's enough stuff for you to build here. Let's go ahead and get you... We just maxed out our influence again. That's how fast we're growing it. Let's get you just building upgrades in town. Start building some mines there. And then... We do want to expand, but expanding that far north is just a bit too much. Because look at that. I mean, this is all going to be our territory here. We are going to claim all this. That's at least my end goal. But to get to the territory we were about to claim, next to our would-be allies, we would have to... They just colonized this. We would have to travel through here, up here. This is currently blockaded because we've got a hostile here with void clouds. All the way up here to reinforce it. It's a good point, though. We're just gonna have to hope that the commonality can expand up there. We're not gonna go that far north. We will set up a defensive location, maybe here, and claim these worlds. That's still really deep into their territory just to do it. Seems like a jerk move. All right, well, let's go ahead and pause it. We'll figure it out later. I mean, we still have all this that we need to expand into. Where's the primary fleet? I want to deal with these hostiles that are still in our territory. And where are you? You finished your scanning. No, you haven't. You need to survey the system. Yeah, what did you pick up? So we should have a bunch of new technology from telling out those pirates. Regenerative hull, flagella, which would give us the earliest of hangar bays. I'd rather have proper fighters. Also, that research time would take forever. Planetary capital colonize. Oh, here we go. Planetary capital will give us extra unity. It'll give us. The mandate has been fulfilled by Tabby. Of course, she knows what she's doing. Administrative path. Or reveal a new resource for habitability. I'm thinking planetary capital is the way to go. It'll open up a new technology pathway that we can take as well. Who did we lose? No, Tabby died. No. Revered elder Dr. Tabby has died at the age of 84. Oh, I thought she'd last longer than that because we did the research, it was like genetic engineering, to allow our people to survive longer. What is this? I don't have a sensor reading on this. I just know it's there. Oh, she was our only tier 5 scientist too. I mean, I think we've got another one that's about to be promoted. Boric is just about to be promoted. You are so close. And we can start doing all of this research, the first thing we're doing. That's so sad. Well, Tabby has passed away, and there's a new election going on. We gotta make sure that Boric does not get elected. He's our best scientist right now. So what I would really like is to see, who would I like to see get promoted? Commanding the Paladin currently. This would be, Nathan Williams is our admiral. I'd like to see Nathan Williams get promoted. That would be too bad. Constantine is already level 3. All right, I'm gonna put my weight behind Constantine getting leveled up because this will lower the space station build costs, and that's one of the things that we need to put some time into. So we're gonna support him, and we're going to put a little extra support into it because we've got the extra resources. Constantine support again. Now we've got you front runner. Feeling pretty good about it. Let's go ahead and let that happen. Individual Choice Association, too, so that should give them a little bit of lovin'. What do we got for the election? Oh, the election's still going, so let's clear that, clear that. Now, we're getting a lot of resources coming in. Our construction ships are working their asses off. Let's check the planets and see if we can do any upgrades. And possibly, if we don't need to do any upgrades, oh my god, we've got to do a complete retrofit of the mining, because that's the technology that just got researched. We're about to get so much in the way of minerals. What are you already? All right, well, let's go with the biolab. Continue to upgrade that. Excellent. Ilium? Where are you at? That's not Ilium, that's a science ship. Why did you zoom in on that? Let's get you upgraded. Scientist trait gained. Scientist Dr. Boric has leveled up and gained the trait of meticulous. Well, that's fantastic. Scientist, you've leveled up. Boric, where are you? Where's your ship? Boric, you better not win that election. This is what happens. My highest level scientists keep getting elected. Where are you at? You are in the Mira system. Stop everything you're doing. You have a job to do. I need you to go into these special projects and start researching all of them. Just planet to planet, research the precursor civilizations that came from this area. So, what is this? Is this one of them? It is one of them. Mining base. It's right next to where you are. Bork, you don't have to go that far. Head on over to the Quajib system. Research that. Where are you located now? Yeah, I thought you weren't very far away. Go ahead, come here. Research that. It'll pop up when it's done, so. Cool, he's level 5. Ah, please don't die. How old are you? You've got to be ancient. Only 72. Okay, Tabby died at 85, so we probably got a couple of years with him. That should be enough time. Repairs have completed with the main fleet. I'm going to go ahead and dispatch the main fleet to these amoebas. We're going to clear them out. I want the routes between our allies to be free and clear. Speaking of our allies, when will you guys? I want you joining us. Invite Federation. They must be at peace, currently at war with the Hive. I wish I could set up alerts for when these guys are engaging. Now we see that their fleets are moving out.
Situation log updated.
New ruler mandate. Valor Constantine's been elected, and there is a new mandate. It's probably research or mining. I wish the mandates were a little bit more interesting. Valor Constantine, congratulations on your election as the new first senator for the Galactic Republic, which is only the 2 empires right here. Growing though, coming soon. We're gonna be a little bit bigger. So how, I don't even think the enemy can get to you. I don't think the Hive, like where's your primary fleet's right here. Oh, you're going to them. Oh shit, okay. You guys aren't dicking around, you're actually heading to them, and your fleet is considerably larger than ours. Wow. I've got a little fleet envy right now. And you guys need mines and power plants. You really do. Power plants, build. I'm gonna give you a mine, which we can now upgrade. Yeah, give me a little bit of food, but that's okay.
Construction complete. Incoming transmission.
Build. I don't wanna take this food from you. I'm just gonna let that be for now. Incoming transmission, proposal. Okay, laborious sons. The human people should not be prisoners in the Rebel Alliance, and neither should our own people be limited to the inhabited our territory. Yes, let us agree to remedy this. You are welcome to come into my territory. We are open to other races. I'm hoping to have a diverse group. Also let us colonize other planets. A little bit easier. Construction ship. Have you finished? You've kind of finished. You didn't do the research station, so go ahead and get that going. And as soon as you're done there, you've got so much infrastructure work to do. I want you to head over here and I want you to build more mines. Can't actually afford them. I just want you to just move here when you're done. We have engaged a hostile fleet. At least there's one present in the system. We're gonna let Rogue Squadron just cook on this one. They don't need to come back over here. But we will engage this alien threat that is harassing the shipping lanes of the sector. This should be a fairly easy win for us. We do have double their fleet power. Arm the turbo lasers and prepare for combat. I wish we had hangar ships, actual fighters. All right, so the Corvettes should be moving in. This gives us a chance to see kind of how the fleet works. So the Corvettes should immediately move into point-blank range. They have the best speed, though we do need to get them better engines. All right, they're starting to be shot at. Those rounds hopefully are missing a lot. They've got like 70% dodge chance, so that's one of the reasons why I wanted them to go in first, so most of the rounds would miss, because it's a lot easier to hit a Nebulon B in the back than it is to hit one of these guys. So we are engaging. We don't have any point defense anymore because we did lose our frigate. We need to build a couple frigates. I'm thinking we need two different types of frigates too. One that'll rush in with the front line, and one that'll kind of sit back with the long-range artillery group back here. We've only got a couple of artillery ships, which are these guys back here. Then we've got the brawlers, which are moving in as like the second wave. Once they get close, everything should be just wrapping up here. Wipe them out. Feel kind of bad. Broadsiding it. Oh, these models look great. Stellaris is a beautiful game. Well done, fleet. I also wanted to level up our admiral. That was the other reason why we came in here. He needed a little bit more combat experience. We should start thinking about picking up another admiral soon, too. Fleet stats. We lost 2 corvettes in that fight. Oh, sad times. I didn't actually expect us to lose any, but our fleet's just not very strong. So, in response to losing those 2 ships, I'm just checking our plans real quick for any other upgrades. Oh, look at that. We've got Kelazon. We've got, who are you? Part of the commonality, I think. We're going to build some farms. This has nothing to do with that fleet battle or losing those ships. But we are going to build some farms real fast. I'm just going to upgrade. Did we ever build that? We didn't. We never built our Betharian power plant. And we've got full upgrades across the board here. Now, as soon as we get some more resources, in response to losing those ships, we are going to pick up the Unfailing. Get over here. Grab this.
Incoming transmission.
We are going to pick up some more ships. We're going to get our fleet power over 1,000. I think that's something that we've got to do. Let's check how our allies are doing in their war against the Hive that has threatened to literally consume them. They've got a long flight. They've still got about 5 more jumps to the inter-Hive space. And it looks like the Suns have actually colonized over there. Interesting. What do we got? The consensus. Man, you guys are just... Are they plant things? They want to trade for star charts, and I'm willing to accept that. This is the consensus, by the way, down here in the bottom right. You guys really haven't explored Butkus, have you? No. I mean, a little bit down here, I guess, but nothing that really helps us. Maybe we should start thinking about doing more colonization and continuing to grow. That means we'd have to set up our first sector, but it might not be a bad idea.
Construction complete.
We need to up the fleet size, and that's what we're going to do. If we're going to grow in any direction, it's going to be through setting up outposts. I keep looking up here like, I kind of want this, I want this location. You know what?
Project complete.
Here's how we can justify it. So our construction ship, this right here, how's our research first? 11 months, can we wait that long? We'll wait the 11 months. And the way we can justify expanding out to this point is it's a staging post to help our allies with any disasters or anything. It's our way of having influence in this territory, right? It's our Korean base right here. It's our South Korean base. What do we have? So this construction ship is actually not doing anything. I've been wanting to build up the fleet, but I also want to keep building up our economy. Relatively cheap, go ahead and pick that up. And we have a Federation design here. I'm not gonna build Federation fleets right now. We'll build a couple of the Akbar class. We need to get some frigates, some anti-missile defense in the fleet. So, one or two Akbar classes, so we've lost the only one we've had, and then we need to start thinking about building up some cruisers. I'm thinking we need some heavy hitters in the fleet. You guys got any damage on you? No, it looks like everybody who took damage died. A little sad, but is what it is. Any other hostiles that we need to engage? Yes, we've got hostiles right here. All right, well, they're on a campaign. They're on a mission. Head on over. Let's check. It looks like our ally has actually made it into the Hive territory. You can see the Hive ships here. Oh man, I love it. These are actually, let's see if I can get a better view of it. This is actually a Hive ship from Stargate Atlantis. I love it. It's such a perfect ship for it, though, right? What were they called? The bad guys from Atlantis. I'm not remembering. Oh no. No, that's their proper fleet. So it looks like either they've already engaged the Hive, or the Hive has ran. There is a Hive space station here. Starport. And our allies are approaching it, so they're not waiting around. They were threatened and they're not waiting around. Oh man, I can't ask you guys to join the Federation, but I really want to. Nice fleet, by the way, boys. Nice fleet. Zoom in on this.
Construction complete.
The Hive is throwing out missiles like crazy. That's a lot of missiles for that space station. Good luck, boys. I understand why you're waging this campaign against the Hive. I actually fully support it. I'm just a little sad you didn't wait for us to join you. The casualties on this 1,000 fleet are getting pretty intense. It looks like they're all close range. So now that they're closing the range and they're actually getting within firing range, we should see these heavy cannons rip apart this space station. But not before they're gonna take quite a few cruisers out with them. Or corvettes, not cruisers, excuse me. Oh yeah, they've got this. They're completely wrecking this. We gotta get a better fleet. I mean, this is it right here. We need to be able to fight hostiles like this. We couldn't sustain a fight like this. We couldn't even take out that space station with our fleet we've got right now. If we did, it'd be high casualties. All right, we've received transmissions from an independent space station. More curators. I don't think we've come in contact. Yeah, we've come in contact with curators before. Interesting. Hello, hello, curators of the Sigma Enclave. It's good to see you. Now, you guys brought this up with the curators, and I can choose which ones I guess I contact. I can actually get scientists, high-level scientists from them. So I might do that. When we lose our next tier 5, we might pick up a new scientist that way. It's not like we don't have the influence for it. Speaking of scientists irking me, you finished the research, right? Okay, you finished that research. What's the nearest one next? This one? It's already in progress. Okay, the Eagle's already researching that. So, what do we have? We've done 2 of them. Tier 5 in orbit, let's see. Let's turn these all, track on map. Let's turn these all on the map so we can see where they're at. Okay, we're tracking them all on the map. Zoom out. They're all fairly close. So the ologist, start researching these projects, my man. Let's find out everything we can about these precursors immediately. That's your mission in life. Dr. Borak has gotten obsessed with the idea of the precursors and their technology and how it can help the Galactic Republic. All right, we have engaged hostile forces, void clouds in the system. Nathan Williams, go ahead and engage. Really glad that you didn't get promoted to first senator. And I'm really sad Tabby's passed away in the game, shit. She's gonna be sad. She's like, what? You took me out of my science position and then I died? You ended me, that's what happened. All right, our missile ships have come in contact. Look how fast, like they had point defense, but they didn't stop it. Look how fast the Star Wars concussion rounds, or what are these called? Yeah, concussion missiles. Oh, they're just absolutely destroying it. They move a lot faster than the traditional missiles. They don't have as much time for the point defense to actually do their damage to the missiles themselves to stop them. I speak words sometimes. Can't speak today. All right, well done, guys. Now we can actually scan that system and see what it's all about. Oh, there's a special project down there as well. Okay, your 2 jumps out. Get it done quickly. Debris analyzed. What did we pick up? Breeding program for amoebas, hull regeneration of tissue up another 10%. Excellent. And a mandate has been fulfilled by Valor, which means we've maxed out on influence once again. Peace offer. The Hive has lost the war. No, not the Hive. Shit. What? Peace offer. The Tuscan Sons made peace with the Galactic Empire. Their following demands were enforced. No way. The Galactic Empire just lost? They lost the war? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. The Galactic Empire just lost a war against these guys. How goes the fight against the Hive? Fine. You guys are doing all right. They have lost a few in number. They're down to 972 in fleet power now. But it's doing okay. Interesting. Well, we're gonna buy up. What do we want to pick up? Let's get another broadside. This is the fastest way to up our combat capabilities, to pick up a couple cruisers. And do we want Hoth to have a Corvette assembly yard? Even lowers the cost of these things. Yeah, let's do it. We'll pop that on there as well. So we got peace. And now, what do we have? The Kelazon Republic wants to invite the Tauri into the Federation. Really? These are the cat people. I vote yes. Now, if you do that, I believe it resets some of the counters on some of the other groups. So we just invited them to the Federation. They should have just joined it. Let me guess, you've dropped down? No, I can't. They must be at peace. You're still fighting the Hive, right? So we've got time. Defenders, gonna mark you as the rally point. Looks like we have our first Akbar frigate, which should be moving out. Do not join up with Rogue Squadron.
Incoming transmission.
So head over. Let's pause that real quick. Where are you at? Okay, you should be way back here. Oh, we gotta turn off these. We gotta turn these things off. I can't have those. Stop tracking. Our scientist is already en route to deal with the research, so you can just stop tracking that. I left one of them on. You're already down here. You need to be joining up with the defenders, which are currently here. Head on over here. Join up with the fleet. Join up with the main fleet. Rogue Squadron, you've got to be rebuilt. I'm going to move you back up to Indoor, and we're going to build your replacements at Indoor. So Indoor, Z95s, we should be able to get like 5 of them for what we've got left. Excellent. Done and done. They have joined the Federation, right? The Jedi have decided to end their association status with the Galactic Republic. What? They don't like who we just allied with. Is this a sign of hostilities to come? No shit. Migration treaty proposal with the Tauri. Human, yes, you're more than welcome to come on into the Great Republic. Indeed. It's getting interesting. There are 2 rally points right now. Gotta build the fleet up though. We're gonna have hostilities, you know we are. And we're not ready for the next wave of pirates if they show up. The last one outnumbered us. But it does spur me on to build more ships. So construction ships, you should already be working. You're not. Build mines. Oh, you're just short. Crap. Yeah, just defend. Just join up with the defenders. It's fine. And then we'll separate you guys into squadrons in a moment. Okay, so construction ships. We didn't have the cash for it, but we do now. Oh, we're still 10 short. No, we're 3 short in minerals. Come on. Waiting for the tick over.
Construction complete.
All right, speed it up. There it is. Construction ship, get to work, build those mining stations. Now we're doing good. Look at Rogue Squadron fill out. Oh yeah, Rogue Squadron also, go ahead and meet up with the fleet. Head on over there. We're gonna get you guys divided up. You're all moving. There, our new Akbar frigate, named after a great admiral, which is all point defense on these things. Point defense and light turbo lasers. She's got a little bit of brawling capability.
Research complete.
Let's pick up... I don't think we can afford it yet. I wanted to get a couple more runners, flesh out the fleet a bit more. New research is done. We can now get our frontier outposts. All right, so we gotta save up a little bit of minerals because I think we're gonna go ahead and set up an outpost out here. Now that the Galactic Empire has taken a beating, which is a bit surprising. I feel bad for them. I was really expecting them to grow out. I didn't think they'd lose this war. Wow, okay, new research. We could go defensive stations because we don't actually have any yet. We could grab up some afterburners. Mineral silo production and build up the mineral production capabilities. We could go for better cruisers. This is strike cruisers level 2. Or defense posts. I'd like to have the option of defense posts if we go to war. All right, we'll pick up some defense posts. Whoa! Basic combat rolls high. Or defense turbo lasers Mark 1s. What are these? Oh, these are point defense. These are turbo laser point defense. Better shields or better point defense. I want this, but I'm thinking the improved deflectors is the way to go. I'm noticing that we're getting knocked out of the sky too fast. And with all of our Corvettes, better shielding technology would probably be a good idea. Project completed. Archaeologists investigating the orbital complex above Vinjim 1 have stumbled upon an interesting find. They managed to recover a partial copy of what was apparently a fairly popular multi-user virtual reality game enjoyed by billions of the Voltam across their empire. Although the game takes place in a fictional and highly satirized version of the contemporary society, it has proven an invaluable source of information on both their language and customs. Interesting. They're continuing that story of this ancient empire that, I guess, focused itself on nothing but VR. The simulation was more interesting than reality. I like it. Let's go ahead and send our construction ships to continue to take advantage of the resources we've got. We've got plenty of mining stations. We need to get research going. I don't think we're gonna end up at war with anybody anytime soon. Let me see opinions. Who really hates us? The Tuscan are starting to hate us. The Hive still hates us. How goes the war of the Hive space? Infinity Machine. What the hell's an Infinity Machine? It's a neutral fleet. We've lost sensor data on it. So these are the two hostiles. Nobody else seems to give a damn. This could be a problem. I'm just really shocked they managed to push into Imperial space. We need to know more about them. All right, research is complete. What do we got? We were gonna build that outpost, that tier 2 outpost. I wanted to see what it looked like too. All right, new research. What did we just finish getting? So we picked up, last thing we picked up was planetary capitals. We could probably do an upgrade now. What do we want to build? Advanced construction techniques for colony ships? No. We could pick up the military academy. That could be good. That'll give us army damage and give us an option for unrest. Also very fast research. We can use Biolabs 2 to increase our research over the long haul. How are we on leaders? We can't be maxing out on leaders. No, we're not even close. We're not even close on leaders. We don't have to worry about this. Research and Development Center. Empire Modifiers. Research speed across the board. What? Gotta say, that's the best option. It's gonna take a while to research that, but if we're talking about increasing our research, it'll give us extra options to choose from and 20%. Is that on a planet? It says Empire Modifier. So like the entire empire? I'm down with it. I'm just a little shocked, that's all. Let's look at the surface of Hoth. What can we build now for new technology? Anything cool? Cloning vats now, but it requires a planetary capital. Why don't we have one of those yet? Because we don't have the resources to build it. And this will also increase our Unity generation. Thinking that's the way to go. +2 everything, Unity generation. All right, we're gonna build up our resources. Still haven't really flushed out the fleet either. Coming soon. Oh, there she is. Good. Our newest cruiser is joining, the fleet. So we should have 2 of you guys now. Yes.
Complete.
Excellent. MC40 is joining the fleet. Got these guys set up as brawlers. There is another kind of cruiser that we can build that I plan on working on. Whoa. There's science ship debris here? You don't say. Let's merge you guys together. One big fleet. Rogue Squadron, you should also be in this sector, shouldn't you? Yeah, join up with the fleet too. And we'll organize you in a minute. All right, we're maxed out on influence. How do we want to handle that? Well, one way to handle it is to grab up one of our construction ships and set up that outpost that I was talking about right here. Before we do that though, let's go to the ship designer and let's design our new frontier station, right? I don't think we have a tier, or is it just a flat bonus to it or something? Let's see, stations, frontier outpost. Aha, there it is, frontier outpost 1 and 2. Okay, cool. Yeah, let me know, guys, if you're aware. Is this gonna upgrade all of our current outposts? Do they just get the upgrade? Wow, look at all the spots. What do you do when I autocomplete you? Nothing good. We can also do the level 2 broadcast beacon to increase our range. Well, we'll know. If I upgrade this design and if our border suddenly expands, we'll know that what happens. Let's get rid of all this junk. If we have the power, I'll throw one of those on. Let's pick up light turbo laser blasters. I'm thinking across the board. They don't have the accuracy. Like this has got a range of 80. This has got a range of 65, but 19 to 33 damage. 10 to 37. Oh, really? All right. And we'll do double banks of missiles. A lot of you have said that these missiles are crap, but their speed is so fast. I think they're not bad. Also, ignoring 65% armor, whereas this has shield penetration and shield damage. Like, that's a good mix. Do we have the power for one of these? We do. It's not a huge bonus, but there's no reason not to other than to save it. All right, let's do watch station. Let's just upgrade the original design. First. Don't. All right, auto upgrade, yes, but it shouldn't affect the weapons. All right, did anything change? Let's see. No, it would seem not. Here's one of our watch stations right here. Oh, wait, there it is. There's a button, an upgrade station button. Oh, beautiful. All right, so now we need to figure out if we want to upgrade some of these stations. Still gotta use up some of our influence. Is there... The Eagle isn't researching right now. What are you doing? You should be surveying this world and the Mira system. Get it done. Let's see. I wanted to use up policies and edicts. I wanted to use up some of our influence. Now these are over time. Not super interested in doing the overtime ones. We're encouraging free thought right now for extra research speed. Those are focusing, and that's all optional stuff. Oh, there's something I wanted to change here too. I wanted to change our unrestricted wars, I think, to liberation wars. I was kind of going back and forth on that because I wanted to invite other empires to the Alliance. But if we could avoid doing that, new faction founded. A new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the Rebel Alliance, led by Governor Bear Crans. They call themselves the Peaceful Progress Lobby. Their members lobby for a national focus on financial growth and stability through peaceful means. So you're not gonna like it if we go to war, are you? Strategic resource acquisition, traditional prosperity, non-violence, spending lives and resources on wars and aggression will greatly displease them. Well, what if we didn't start the war? Does that count? All right, let's turn off opinion mode for now. We know who hates us. And let's look at running some edicts on some of our worlds just to get those bonuses going. So Hoth, you were running an edict. I don't know if we still are. There we are. I had you on capacity overload. How many farms do you have? You have 2. You're about to have 3. We're also gonna upgrade this building. Not really worried about building this stuff. Building cost minus 25%. You know, I don't know if that works for upgrades. Just backtrack. Oh, once you've clicked it, it's in. So what if I cancel it? I'm testing something here. So we just said, hey, do this upgrade. If I cancel it, yes, I got the money back. And now with that edict placed, I wonder if that was now cheaper. Did the edict just pay for itself? I should have done the same thing with the farm too. How much does a farm cost? Let's find out. 39. Oh, farms are stupid cheap. Wow. Also, grab a science lab while you're there. Just let it run. All right, so we've got an unemployed personnel somewhere. We're gonna go ahead and erect, I think, a statue? On Indoor Prime? Statue. Yeah, let's do a statue. A monument on Indoor Prime. That way we can start getting a little bit more unity. And for you, I want more food. I don't want to have to be worrying about food. So you're going to be building a farm as well. And you take advantage. Oh, we're broke. We'll have to wait. All right, unpause it. Let things go. So what we can do is we can... Governing ethics shift in the Gehetma Dominion. Following a long period of growing support for the Alien Equality Organization, the Gehetma Dominion has finally embraced the faction, adopting their core values and policies. As a result of bringing this faction to their government, they have become more outwardly xenophobic. Oh, okay, so they're not xenophobes. They're actually, oh, that's gonna help us. That's gonna help us a lot. Yeah, they're already plus 104. Because they're xenophiles now. Excellent. And I can even offer you a migration treaty. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. What about you guys? You still at war? You are still at war with the Hive. How goes the war against the Hive? Well, their fleet has actually grown in power, and I'm gonna guess, and their fleet is still equivalent to us. Now that's interesting. They've accepted the migration treaty. That means they haven't engaged yet. Like they're waiting to build up. Commonality still has a big fleet. You guys aren't at war with anybody else right now, are you? Yeah, they are. You're at war with an unknown race. That would be why they probably haven't engaged them yet, because their fleet is somewhere else. Lots of alien vessels down here. Indeed. All right, let's get back to expanding our control, setting up a base of operations in this territory up here. And we were saying we're gonna build a frontier, one of the new frontier outposts right here. So construction ship, he has his orders. It's a long route through there. But this, I like it. We can upgrade our frontier outposts. They don't seem so useless anymore. Let's turn our hyperspace lens on too so we can see what the hell's going on. I also need to get one of our scientists up here to scan all this. It looks like there could be some really worthwhile systems up here. We got a 14 power system up here and 3 systems that haven't been scanned yet. I know where I'm sending my scientists next. Speaking of scientists, Boric, how goes your lifelong goal of exploring all of these worlds with precursor civilizations? Have you managed to get any progress on that? You've got 1 more left. No, you don't. You've got 3 left.
Incoming transmission.
He's working on it, though. Incoming transmission. What do you got for me? They'd like to trade their star charts, the Gehetma Dominion. Let's see what they've explored. Sure. I didn't really see a change. To be honest, that didn't really do anything for me. All right, Goat's Wrath with Admiral Rend on board. Let's go ahead and put you on, I can do auto research now, right? Automatic research, there you go, or exploration. Go and be free. Never have to give the order again, fantastic. The Defenders, are you guys located? You managed to take out the hostiles in that sector. Good. Go ahead and get yourself some repairs by heading south to Nax Salute. That's fine. Is there any other hostiles I want you to engage? Actually, there's another void cloud right here. And there's a horrible dimensional horror we're not touching.
Special project complete.
Archaeological project completed. The archaeological dig on TIE 5 has uncovered a small mural in one of the observatories. Dust-covered small chambers. It seems to depict several different constellations, possibly as they would appear if viewed from Voltam's homeworld. Our astronomers have not been able to identify the individual stars. Interesting. It sounds like we might be getting closer and closer to their homeworld.
Construction complete.
Let's get Rogue Squadron filled out. So we're gonna transfer some ships. Give me all of your Z95s. You got 6 of them. And we're gonna have them join up with Rogue Squadron. Which is already...
Research complete.
What, here? No, that's the Star Forge. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what is this? The Star Nation, formerly known as the Humans Combine, has been destroyed by its enemies. How will this affect the political climate of the galaxy remains to be seen. I don't think we ever met them. Oh, is that what the Hive was doing? Is this a race that I never met and the Hive has consumed? Because they don't say by who. Hell, I don't even see them on the map. What happened? Research. We got our new shielding technology. Looks like we're gonna have to do a fleet upgrade soon. Research and Development Center. Wait, is this the same research? Oh, physics. I see. And we'll bit better physics labs. UV lasers. Gonna go with the research labs.
Complete.
Keep upgrading those. System survey complete. Well done, scientists. I can actually send you on a automated research. Go for it. Oh, those buttons are so good. They're just so nice. Construction ship. I don't have a lot of work for you right now. I mean, I could send you to do some construction, but at the moment, I want to blow all our money on capital ships. I want to get another frigate. I want to get another couple of corvettes to flesh out the fleet. Rogue Squadron. The only fleet point should be you guys. Excellent. Now, as for the fleet, how we doing on upgrades? Improved deflectors, you don't say. We get rid of that, we can afford it. I missed one. Getting better all the time. Watch Station now has its full upgrade. Good. MC80s. I mean, we kind of just want to walk through our line. Why is it that it doesn't properly, like we get rid of that, do the upgrade? Almost. -2. Well, I give you a better reactor and you're set. There we go. And you are set. Yes, upgrade. We're just gonna upgrade the fleet real quick. You guys, like, it won't do the full upgrade. Is it because of power, I guess? All right, you're set and good to go. Gotta have these shield upgrades. Replaces some of them, but not all of them. Keep an armor mix in there. So we got the Mark 1. Oh, you haven't been upgraded yet.
System survey complete.
Why don't I give you... Drop one of those. Do that, and a new reactor? Too much power. Do a light fusion reactor, that'll work. You're upgraded, you're sorta upgraded. If we get rid of that, which is unnecessary. Oh, we gotta get some afterburners.
Construction complete.
Upgraded, you don't have any armor. What's your dodge chance? Evasion chance 41%. Full shield, I guess. Yeah, we'll run it. What do we got? Science runner, you've already upgraded yourself. Space stations, you're looking okay. You're upgraded. And Z95s we can't do anything with. All right, cool, looking good. Gotta upgrade the fleet. I'm interested to see
construction complete.
How much we actually go up on this. Where's Rogue Squadron? You guys went too far. You gotta go down one. Go south and we'll join you up with the fleet. So, a few new ships are coming out of the fleet. Excellent. We've got our construction ships getting work done. I do want to send one of you out here. I don't think I've given the order yet, have I? Yes, I have. How far away are you? 4 more jumps until we establish an outpost here. The Galactic Empire, it's starting to grow again. It's probably not long until those guys declare war on each other. Let me do opinions on this. Yeah, unless the suns end up going to war with a larger threat. Because look, the Galactic Empire's already grown. They've even taken over another planet. Wait a minute, are you guys at war again? How did you manage to take this back? Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't they control Wilcam? The Suns? I'm not sure. Let's check the War of the Hive real quick. There's a Hive fleet on the move. Let's unpause it. There's a Hive fleet on the move. They might be actually, I think I was right. I think the Hive must have been going after another empire at the time they got into the war with our future allies. The Commonality still has a large fleet though. And they're currently engaging their infrastructure. They're taking out their space stations. That's a 600 stack space station. Look at the missiles on that thing. If we go up against the Hive in a fight, we are taking so much point defense. What are they using? Disruptors? No, lasers. I was just wondering what those ball, like you're using, whatever these little ball energy blasts are. They must be. Yeah, they're disruptors. Okay. Or plasma launchers, or whatever you call them. Oh man, you guys took some casualties for that one. 879. Looks like you may have lost one of your cruisers. Or one of your frigates. You don't have cruisers. Apparently that's only a thing we're crazy enough to build. Speaking of cruisers, can we afford a new one yet? No, it's 680. Almost. We're gonna pop another cruiser. I want a strong front line. There's another mining station for the Hive. So the Hive is getting wrecked. They better do something about it soon. Not that I want them to win, but... And we are building another cruiser, so there'll be another cruiser captain. And I think in the next episode, we're gonna design the other cruiser. Okay, so commonality reinforcements. And there's a 400 stack first fleet there. There's an unidentified empire in this sector too. Interesting. Science ship, how are you doing? You've got to be getting close to finishing this. Oh, you're only gonna have one more. His life goal of researching all of these worlds maybe complete soon. All right, so in the next episode, we're gonna have the precursor research is going to be done, hopefully. We're gonna continue to build up our great Galactic Republic. I don't think we can invite anybody to the Federation just yet. Invite to Federation. No, because they still don't like our war philosophy. So here's the vote for this week. Do we change our war philosophy? It means we'll only be able to fight in wars of liberation, which is kind of but it can be done, and then we'll be able to bring the consensus in. Or we just wait until these guys' war is over, and we can probably invite them, the commonality in, which would be great. Lostran, Piev, and get them into the group. I don't know when this war is going to be over, though. I mean, they're fighting it out. We can actually see. Let's look at the Hive fleet. New contact with the Covenant has been made. The Covenant. That sounds ominous, but look at the Hive ships. Oh, how good is that?
Special project complete.
I bet they're just full of missiles, too. And we finished up a last project, so let me read this and then we're gonna call this episode. After careful analysis of the Voltram transmitter array, our archaeologists and data engineers have concluded that the machinery does not contain any technologies of value to us. The project has greatly improved our understanding of the primary Voltan programming language, however. This hopefully will make it easier to decipher their data in the future, like maybe the data of their homeworld. So we made a contact with the Covenant. Let's take a look at that real fast. And it is straight up the Covenant. And they're zealots. I, Prophet of Truth, and the rest of the Religious Council bids you greetings. We provide spiritual guidance to the Covenant, and our stated goal is to lead this great nation on a path to salvation. Do not cross paths, and we may live in friendship. Well, we're gonna have one of our members of the Wills go and greet them. And he says, this meeting is surely a blessing. This will make it so they don't hate us outright. And let's zoom out. The Covenant Empire is established here. I wonder maybe if they're the ones that wiped out whoever that human something race was. The Covenant is occupying the Hive planet. The Covenant's at war with the Hive. No wonder the Hive's getting their ass kicked. They've got the frickin' Covenant coming down on their heads. All right, guys, so you know what the vote is. Do we change our war requirements to only Wars of Liberation? And I think that's pretty much gonna be it. I mean, let me know what you think about bringing the commonality into the Galactic Republic. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Later, everybody.